to Board Game Empire. Today we're going to be doing a review of Libertalia Winds of Galecrest.
Okay, so this is a adaptation of a previous game. The mechanics pretty much almost the same. It's just pretty much a skin on top of it. It does have some elements, I guess, that are different, but we really enjoy this game. This is a family type game, easy to learn, easy to play, very strategic. We didn't add the different pretty much cards on top of here, but we did play just the basic playthrough. That way we could show how the basic games is played. And so we're just going to jump right into the review. So what did you think about the rules?
I would give the rules 5 out of 5. We had no question at all. We got into starting with I would say you could teach anyone this game in 5 minutes maybe.
Yeah.
It's really easy to learn.
So I give the rules 5 out of 5. Just like any Stonemaier game, the rules are phenomenal. And pretty much also you notice that all his games also have how to play online on YouTube. Mostly from Watch It Played or John Gets Games. They both kind of do a lot of the Stonemaier games, so they're easy to learn in that aspect. So 5 out of 5. What did you think about the components?
I would give the components easily 5 out of 5. I like the art style, but my favorite part about it is the board. I really like the board. It's super easy to see. I like the coins. The coins are pretty cool, and you can actually very easy to distinguish their value. This is obviously 5. This is 3, and this is 1. But my favorite part is these. These are really nice components.
Yeah, they are.
These little these plastic tokens. They're extremely nice, and they're really high quality. They even look shiny.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're really cool. And I also like these. These are also nice. These little wooden reputation trackers. And this. And one thing I like about these is that they don't move easily. Like sometimes when you're picking it up, it'll just go you'll be at 2. Let's say for example you at 20 and you just barely move it. It's boom, it goes a whole bunch. It doesn't do that with this one. It's very easy to navigate. Also, these little rods in the back, these things, they aren't stiff. So they're very easy to move, but they're not too loose, so you can easily, not. It makes it where it doesn't really change the number that you were on before. So that's really cool. And I like the card quality.
Yeah, card quality. All Stonemeier's card qualities are really phenomenal.
Yeah, basically all Stonemaier games, their components are amazing. I think we've rated every single one of them 5 out of 5.
Yeah. So for the component, I'm giving it a 5 out of 5. Great components. Love the board. Very vibrant. Like how the board is. There's enough space so you can see each and every element of the game. So you have your loot. You have your information here for the voyage. You have your slots for putting the cards, and I really like the like he stated, the loot components, the reputation, the coins, and of course you can upgrade these on Stonemeier's website for the metal coins. Then you have the little dial here, and the dial, like he stated, it's solid enough where it doesn't move, and yet easy enough where it moves when you need to.
Yep.
The card quality is phenomenal. The illustrations, looking back at the previous version, I do like the illustration better.
Yeah, it's a little bit more piratey, the original.
Yeah, but I do like this illustration. Some of the characters I do like a lot, like the wolf one. I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So some of the illustrations I do like better than the previous one. I just think that the illustration was more par to the theme from the previous one. So 5 out of 5 in the component quality. What did you think about the experience?
I'll give the experience a 5 out of 5. We had a great experience. The components were amazing. We had no problem with the rules, and overall it was really fun.
Yeah, I give the experience 5 out of 5. Great experience. It was easy to pick up and learn. The progression of the game is really good because you're going from voyage to voyage to voyage. You do 3 voyages, but you go through days. The first voyage you do 4 days, next is 5, and then 6. So there's a lot of things, and there's ways to mitigate like your points because you can revive or bring characters from the graveyard. You can do a lot of voyage points at the end, and so there's many different ways to gain points and collect loot. So very strategic game. So 5 out of 5 in experience. What did you think about the mechanics?
I would say the mechanics are I would give the mechanics like a 4.7 out of 5. I really did like the mechanics. I wish maybe there's a little bit more of these tokens though.
Oh, there's different ones that we didn't illustrate or put on top.
I would actually boost that at 4.8.
Yes, it's for more of the advanced. We just did the basic playthrough. There's a lot of these. There's like 20 or 30 of these that you can change.
I wish maybe the cards, maybe there's a little bit more cards because I would say we went through 2/3 of the deck out of 2 games.
Well, you would eventually, because you're doing 3 voyages and you're doing 4 days, then 5 days, and 6 days. Yeah, expansion with more cards and maybe a side kind of component to pretty much mitigate or allow for more of a take that element to the game would be really cool in this game.
Yeah.
So what did you think about the mechanics? You said, what was it?
4.8.
Okay. So I'm going to do are you done?
Yeah.
Okay, so my part of the mechanics, I'm giving it like a 4.5 and the mechanics aspect of the game. Really cool elements. Really like the mechanics. Just wish that there was more ways to, challenge your opponent and,
because it feels like a lot of the time you're playing the same cards. Like in the first round that I played through, we played all the same cards at the same time because it feels like there's always a card that you're going to draw. Like 2 1/3 of the time, there's a card that's strategically better played at like the first round. And there is one card that I've seen to be played every time during the first round. It was almost overpowered because this guy, the Carpenter, you lose half of your doubloons rounded down, but when you start, the highest amount of balloons you have is 12. But at the end of the voyage, you'll automatically gain 10 balloons. So you're gaining somewhere between 5 to 10 doubloons. So this is like a really good character.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so like I said, pretty much the mechanics. I just wish that there was more of a take that element to it. And so there's ways to mitigate and challenge your opponent, but there isn't that many aspects where you could do it. So I just wish that it had more of that element to it. The mechanics are simple. You pretty much are just the first person gets 6 cards, and you have to look through your deck and duplicate it. And so each person gets to put 1 card down at a time. If you're under, this is the 2-player version, but if you're under 20.5, anything below 20.5, you put here. Anything above 20.5, you put here. This guy is pretty much, that's the 2-player version. So he allows, if a character directly to the left of the midship, that character's opponent removes a loot token from the current day. So it allows your opponent to remove one of these. And it's just to the left. So if you have your character here, and his character here, it really doesn't activate his. It's just the one to the very left of that character. And then so you're doing 1 through 4 days in the first voyage, 1 through 5 in the second, and then 1 through 6 in the third day. At the end of the day, dawn and dusk, each player pretty much gets one of the loot tokens or loot, and then your reputation, depending on your cards, will allow you to move up or down. There's ways and then at the end of each voyage, you pretty much will be whatever you collect, you're going to be using it on your treasure, and you'll be putting it in your treasure, and there's no way to pretty much mitigate or challenge or manipulate any of that. So, and that's pretty much your end scoring game. You're also able to do voyage, where you once the loot, you'll be able to sell the loot at the end of the voyage, and so you'll be able to gain 1 or gain 5 points. So really simple game, and so it could be taught in like 7 minutes. And so extremely fun. Just wish it had a little bit take that element. So 4.5 out of 5 on the mechanics. What did you think about replayability?
I would give the replayability like a 4 out of 5 because I do wish there's a little bit more cards and maybe a tip element, because it seemed kind of hard to mess with your opponent. Like, unless the only way I could think of, like that we commonly did it, is you take one of these off, and then you take the good one, and then leave your player to gain the relic. But there's some cards that actually help you if you have the relic, because there's one where you could discard it, and you could immediately bring a character in your graveyard to your ship. So I did that, and I brought the monkey back, and it gave me, and you don't even have to do the ability, so I was able to gain 10 coins just for having the relic. So it seems, and that card's going to be pretty common to come out. But Necromancer, we've got it multiple times in our games that we played. So I would say that it's pretty hard to like ruin your opponent's strategy. And you go through, like in 2 games, you go through like 70-80% of the deck, if not all the cards.
You do realize this is a simpler version. The other side of this board is a harder version.
Didn't it also look different, like it had like Storm or something?
I think so. And then you're also able to add more of these that do different. They have more of a take that element. I just wish the cards had more of a take that element.
Yeah, I remember doing the unboxing a long time ago. I'm pretty sure the other side of this board actually has like, it's all stormy and rainy and like different.
Here we'll see. And so replayability, I give it like a 4.8 out of 5 because there are so many different ways that you can play, and it does have way different side here. Which,
yep, I knew it was rainy.
And so it allows for more of the take that element, and it allows you to gain points, manipulate stuff more. And also there's these that you could add. There's different ones, like I said before. There's like 20 or 30 of them. So that's what I said. I just wish the cards themselves had a little bit of a take that.
I wish the saber was a little bit stronger.
Yeah. So great mechanics and replayability. So replayability, I give it like a 4.8 out of 5. What did you think about the overall total?
I would give the overall total like a 4 out of 5, 7.5.
Well, 4 out of 5 is 8.
Well, 3.75.
Nice.
7 out of 10. 7.5 out of 10. But it's a really fun kind of card battling game. Well, not like card battling. It's more like you basically what you're doing on your turn is you play a card.
I already told them the game mechanics of it.
Oh yeah, but basically the game is like, I would definitely recommend it if you like games where you play cards, and like it's kind of hard to explain because we've never really played a game where like all the players have the same cards and you also have to play the card. Basically, you have to copy the opponent, or you have to copy your opponent's deck, and it's really actually strategic because there is no luck in here, because every single thing you do is your cards, and everyone has the same cards. The only luck is, like, let's say you really want to go first, like you want to be here, you want to be higher up so you can get like one of these, but that player could have a higher one. with you, but basically, apart from that, there really is no luck involved in this game, and it definitely is one of the most strategic games that we've played, and there is some replay value, but I do wish there's a little bit more cards, because you kind of go through the deck a lot, and you get familiar to the deck quite fast.
Okay, so I would give the total 7.8 out of 10. So that would be like a 3.8 out of 5. Just a phenomenal game, family type game, and I would put this at the midweight game or a gateway game. I would say this is one of the better family games because the theme. I can see why they went with the theme because it's more family oriented as opposed to the previous theme, which just I guess wouldn't fit more into the family style. And then all the components, everything, and the mechanics, and hopefully, I'm guessing they'll probably come out with expansions because Stonemaier does have a tendency to come out with several expansions. So I think that will elevate this game more. And so this is definitely a keeper. Of course, we kept all Stonemaier games. They're all good.
Yeah.
So really like the mechanics of this game.
We've played almost all of them.
Yeah. There's 2 or 3 we haven't yet. But really great game. And so if you like this video, please like, subscribe. Social media is down below in the description. And we'll have a link where to buy the game. And see you in the next video.
Bye.